Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and in this video I want to take a look at some of the big Steam games that are dropping this week. A lot of variety in what's coming out this week, so let's just get right into it, and let's start things off with, in my opinion, the biggest game release of the week, and that is Forza Horizon 5. Now, it will be available on Steam, of course, also available through Xbox Game Pass. You can actually start playing the game right now if you do pick up, I believe, either the Deluxe Edition or the Ultimate Edition, the Premium Edition. But most people, I imagine, are either buying the Standard Edition or they're going to play this game through Game Pass. Still a game worth mentioning. This game is getting outstanding reviews right now. I believe it's one of the highest rated games of the year. It might be like the highest rated game of the year. People are talking about it as one of the best, if not the best, racing game of all time. And I'm not a big car guy or anything like that, but I always have enjoyed the Forza Horizon games. I even enjoyed Forza Motorsport, and that's a racing sim. I played the hell out of Forza Motorsport 3 back in 2009, but Horizon has definitely taken my love when it comes to the Forza franchise. The games are just tremendous. Going back to Horizon 4, that game was excellent, and this one, from a visual standpoint, looks to be one of the best looking games of recent memory, and of course, this is a game that's also releasing on the Xbox One. It'll be interesting to see how it does on that, but on a high-end PC, it should look very good. Also, of course, on the Xbox Series X, it'll look very good, and this is a game you're going to be able to spend a ton of time with, especially given that Playground regularly keeps this game up to date. I know they do have a couple of expansion packs in the works as well. So hopefully, the game is going to have quite a bit of longevity to it. Of course, I think if you are on PC, the optimal route to play the game is to sign up for Game Pass on PC. You can get 3 months for $1, so not only will you get Forza Horizon 5 when it drops tomorrow officially, Halo Infinite next month, and then Total War Warhammer 3 in February, so a lot of good stuff coming very, very soon to Game Pass, and Forza Horizon 5 definitely the biggest drop in quite a while for the Game Pass subscribers. Next up, also dropping on Steam, Bright Memory Infinite. People have been looking forward to this for quite a while, going back to Bright Memory, but now we have Bright Memory Infinite, an all-new lightning-fast fusion of the FPS and action genres created by FYQD Studio, combine a wide variety of skills and abilities to unleash dazzling combo attacks. This has been in development for quite a bit. I played the regular Bright Memory, and that game was super stylish, a little bit rough around the edges, don't get me wrong, but a fast-paced, action-oriented first-person title, and definitely a bit over the top as well. It combines the FPS and action genres to deliver a high-octane experience, mix and match available skills and abilities to unleash magnificent combos on your enemies. Your trusted sword allows you to slash through crowds of enemies and even repel their gunfire. The guns you come across in-game can be customized with a variety of ammunitions. Choose between incendiary bombs, sticky grenades, homing missiles, and more to suit your situation. Visually, the game looks quite good as well. And as far as system requirements, nothing too crazy. GTX 960 minimum, GTX 1060 recommended, 13GB install. The CPU side of things is a little bit higher on the recommended side, i7-4790K or an FX 9590, so we're sticking with the FX recommendations here. November 11th on a drop date for this one. Excited for it. Hopefully, it does turn out pretty good. Next up, we have Among Trees, which is an open-world survival and exploration game, noting escape to an enchanting living sandbox surrounded by wildlife and nature. Scavenge materials and craft tools to turn your small cabin into a warm, well-supplied home. Survive by fishing, cooking, and growing your own food. Be careful, though. The forest is as dangerous as it is wonderful. Definitely a super colorful game, while also having more of a simplistic design. The color palettes in this game look fantastic and definitely drew me. Get a little bit of a vibe of like a Firewatch from it as well. In terms of presentation, obviously from a gameplay standpoint, it's quite different, but it notes explore a living, colorful world ranging from dense forest to dark caves. Your cabin grows with you. Build new rooms to unlock additional mechanics, including cooking, gardening, crafting, and sewing. Nurture delicate and delicious plants in your greenhouse. Eat them raw or make a stew for better nutritional values. Dangerous animals roam some areas in the woods. Better keep a distance if you can. Among Trees also includes a Zen mode without the dangerous animals, so you can do it that way as well. And while the wilderness can be dangerous, it doesn't mean you can't make new friends. Adopt a fox pet who you can feed, pet, and train to help you find loot. The game is, as far as system requirements go, nothing too crazy. i5 2400, FX 6300 minimum, GTX 670, R9 270. Recommended Core i7 4770, Ryzen 5 1600, GTX 970, or an R9 290X. So recommended a bit higher, but nonetheless 3GB install space, so very tame as far as that's concerned as well. Again, that is out on November the 10th. Next up, we have Final Fantasy V. Yes, these Square Enix re-releases. This is the latest one coming November the 10th. The original Final Fantasy V comes to life with completely new graphics and audio as a 2D pixel remastered, a remodeled take on the 5th game in the world-renowned Final Fantasy series. Enjoy the timeless story told through charming retro graphics. Now, FF5 wasn't one of the Final Fantasy games that I got super into. I was big on FF4, FF7, FF8, FF9, and every subsequent Final Fantasy game from there on out. FF6 is one that I hope they do a remake of because I want to give that game a go. But yeah, the original Final Fantasy V, again, coming to PC, universally updated 2D pixel graphics, including the iconic Final Fantasy character designs, the original artist, and the current collaborator, beautifully rearranged soundtrack, and faithful Final Fantasy style, improved gameplay, including modernized UI, auto battle options, and more. Dive into the world of the game with supplemental extras like illustration gallery and music player. So that is all coming on November the 10th. Be on the lookout for that. Next up, we have Jurassic World Evolution 2. The much-anticipated sequel to Frontier's highly successful Jurassic World Evolution. Obviously, this is a building sim-style game, which is definitely more akin to a PC player. These games aren't really up my alley, but I do know the first one was pretty popular, and this bold new era in the Jurassic World Evolution game franchise builds upon the groundbreaking and immersive 2018 management simulation, as is noted in original Jurassic World story. Create your own Jurassic World, take control with deeper management tools and creative options, construct a range of customizable new buildings, and hire new scientists and shape your park to meet the needs of both your guests and dinosaurs. Play with chaos theory and discover awe-inspiring dinosaurs. System requirements-wise, again, relatively tame here. Intel Core i5-4590, FX 8370, GTX 1050 Ti and RX 470 are minimum recommended. i7 5775C and a Ryzen 5 1500X, and then a GTX 1070 or an RX 570. 14 gigabytes is noted for the install on this. And lastly, early access title, we have Synthetic 2. Synthetic 2 is a bold continuation of Synthetic Legion Rising. Fight a world overrun by the relentless Machine Legion. Experience the next level in gunplay and upgrade yourself beyond measure to rival their gods. Can you defeat the heart of Armageddon? Again, this is going to be early access, so maybe one that you're better off just putting on your wish list and then picking up down the line, but game is going to be a fast-paced, action-oriented, top-down game, so it might be something you are going to be into. Game is relatively easy to run, although for a game like this, minimum being a GTX 970, I do find kind of surprising, but we'll see how that ultimately turns out. This one is out November the 11th, and that is going to do it for me. Again, a relatively big week in Steam game releases with Forza, Bright Memory Infinite, Among Trees definitely has caught my eye and something I'm going to be adding to my wish list, see how the reception is and go from there. FF5, obviously a notable release, and more on top of that. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're picking anything up this week, let me know. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.